Well, I should just explain to you what the SDR is. The SDR stands for Special Drawing Right. Sounds geeky. I know a lot of PhDs who can't give you a straight answer on what it is, but it's actually incredibly simple. The special drawing right is world money. They don't want to call it world money because that's a little spooky sounding, but that's what it is.
Exactly.
Now, the Federal Reserve can print dollars, the European Central Bank can print euros, and the IMF can print SDRs. So it's just another form of fiat money printed by the IMF. By the way, you say, well, who's in charge of the IMF? They have a 24-member executive committee, 24 nations. You look at that list, you got kings, dictators, communists. You know, it's a nice group of people. You've got some democratically elected leaders too. It's not all dictators, but you know, it's a nice crowd. Completely unaccountable, self-perpetuating, unelected. They're just there. So they run the IMF, and basically they operate through the G20. And a lot of people think that because there's this basket that the SDR is backed up by a basket of hard currencies. It's not. It's just another fiat currency. Well, what's the role of the basket? The role of the basket is just a math problem to determine the value of the SDR expressed in other currencies. So you say, well, what's an SDR worth? Well, right now, one SDR is worth about $1.45. I receive an email from the IMF every morning giving me an updated valuation on the SDR. It's about $1.45. I've seen it as high as $1.55, as low as $1.35. It's just another exchange rate. It's like saying the euro. You know, the euro went from $1.45 to $1.05 various times over the course of the past 5 years. Well, then sure, it's a floating exchange rate. Same with the SDR. So including the Chinese yuan in the basket of 5 currencies, it's dollars, euros, yen, sterling, and now the Chinese yuan. That's a prestige thing. It's important. It's meaningful. But it doesn't change the fact that the SDR is just another printed currency. So China's in that club. They got more votes at the IMF thanks to Paul Ryan, so they're in that club as well.